So what up there, anime and manga community? This is your boy Chidea, whatever the hell you want to call him. And today I'm here to talk about Magi chapter 230. Now before I get started, I need to go in on a few things real quick. So the reason I haven't been doing Let's Talks and some, other for this week, including like Kingdom, Naruto, One Piece, and all of them, is because I've been kind of busy and tired. I haven't really been in the mood to do it. I had my high school graduation this week. Thank you. No, stop your applause. Thank you. Just seeing you there is enough. So I'm completely backlogged, and so I have a lot to do today. So let's go ahead and get started. So Magi chapter 230. So it starts off where the last one picked up with the depressingness that was last week's chapter. Well, by the way, Magi's going to be on a break next week. And also another, by the way, I did not write this down. Usually I write down like the points because, since I talk so fast, I tend to stutter or I'll forget certain points and I have to go back. But not in the mood. I'm backlogged and I don't really care. So you get what you get. Have fun. So back to the chapter. It starts off with the last one picked up. Fallon and Wahid are crying over, their dead child. And Solomon's like, okay, look, we have to go find David because David is, off being all David-y. Whatever David-y is, just killing, slaughtering innocent people, Elder David, you bastard, you. And then it clips over to Elder David, who is about to go kill the rest of the people who are still alive in the city. And, before he's able to do that, you see old Solomon and his crew come in. They slicing and killing and fighting and all that. And, during the fights, David stops and he's like, there was this one mage, right? I don't know. He stood up against me and I didn't like it. And I wanted him to repent to God. So dude cuts off all of Seta's skin, right? Seta, because that was the mage who did it, who stood up against him, was Seta. He cut off all his skin and left him just nothing. I couldn't even imagine. That's a horrible, horrible death. And then, David, just being the troll that he is like, even at the end, he couldn't even talk. Oh wait, that's because he didn't have a face. Now this pissed Ethan off. It was like, I'm gonna kill you. You're dead. Let's go ahead and get this done. So Fallon, Wahid, and Ethan go in for the kill, but David just throws it over there, causing nuclear havoc to the left side, and knocks them back. And then he says that he's gonna use them all as offerings to God. And David's a dick. So Solomon, he goes in with his, magics and all his good things, and basically where it goes from there is what happened. Crap, I completely slipped my mind. But what happens from there is David's followers decide they're gonna self-destruct and kill everybody on some old Cyberman shit, right? And for what I could gather in the panel, Solomon decides to put up a barrier between him, David, and David's followers, and all all of Solomon's allies, and all the innocent people. So while they're doing that, Solomon's like, "This is the end for you and I both, David. This is it." And David's like, "Yeah, whatever." But he goes into this speech that I thought was actually pretty cool in a way. Like it was a deep speech. He talks about how humans why humans should never look into their own fate because they'll give up hope to know what their future lies. And he's like, all the things that have happened have all been because of fate, not because of some karmic balance or all that goodness. It's all because of fate. And that is an interesting topic because if you think about it, I don't know if you all believe in fate. I'm not really a man who believes in fate. I believe that as humans, we make our own paths, but I believe in fate to a certain extent. Fate is, to me, it exists, but we make our own choices. Like it's really hard for me to explain how I feel about fate. Like I feel like once we make a choice, let's say we make a choice, we are at the fork in the road, right? And you make a choice to go right. once you go right, there's gonna be a fate for you down that path. You know what I'm saying? Like it, because that all goes into my beliefs of God and all that. But we're not getting into all that. So, a very interesting topic that David touches upon. But as David's about to die, he's like, "Well, this is it. Goodbye, my beloved son." And here you go. He gives him his staff, and he's like, "Look into the fate and see what I'm telling you. Maybe humans really can fight fate." Now, David's about to go become one with God, I suppose. You know, in their beliefs of death, they become one with their God, or at least in the confines of this universe. That's what happens. So yeah, he gives him his staff. Solomon gets knocked out from the explosion, and he probably can see fate. Now this is probably where things get interesting. This is probably where the whole depravity thing comes into play, because I'm sure they're Thalan, Wahid, and Ethan, they're already going through enough. Imagine if they could see their fates and see the dark path that they take. It probably leads them further down that dark path. I really feel like, let's say fate does exist, right? I feel like you can fight fate. I don't feel like fate is just this set in stone thing. I feel like you have the option, the choice to fight fate. Fate exists, maybe fate does exist, but you have the option to fight it. David gave up his way to fight. He just decided to just go along with it. Now, will the others do the same? Probably, but I feel like that's the lessons of Magi is to fight fate. Fate isn't set in stone. You can fight it, which is what I believe. But yeah, that's the chapter. So that's the chapter as a whole. I really felt like this fight was anticlimactic. For the most part, I wanted to see, some more stuff happen, but what can you do? Magi chapter as a whole. So yeah, that's one down, a whole bunch more to go. Oh, frogs. All right, so this is your boy Chitty, or Chidea, whatever the hell you want to call me, signing out on YouTube. Peace out, anime and manga communities. Boom.